Will the Idaho 4 trial be delayed? Will it begin on August 11th or much later? Based on this recent hearing from June 18, 2025, and the lack of enthusiasm from Judge Hippler, I don't think it will be. I think it's going to carry on as business as usual. But check out this legal doc. The document states, quote, "This capital case is extraordinary both in complexity and media attention. Mr. Kohberger's case is not an ordinary capital case. The defense has had to navigate extraordinary barriers, including reluctant or traumatized lay witnesses, difficulty retaining qualified experts because it is a highly publicized and controversial case, ongoing prejudicial media coverage, including violations of court orders that have required legal and strategic attention, and logistical delays in a complex mitigation investigation across multiple institutions and jurisdictions." And I agree with that. AT and the defense team have been saying from the very beginning that they were having trouble with witnesses complying and making themselves available. Even BF tried to squash the subpoena and didn't want to come talk to the defense team in Idaho. So the investigator had to go there to Nevada to talk to her and interview her. That's the kind of stuff that the defense team is going through. Judge Hippler's enthusiasm for the continuance was lacking towards the end. He did say, well, let's just prepare to follow deadlines as though the August 11th date is still in effect, but I'm going to take it under advisement. To me, he basically was saying he already made up his mind. It doesn't matter what happens going further with this trial or what has happened. He wants to plow forward with that August 11th date. That was my impression. But one thing that stood out to me in this new legal document when from the defense's response to the state's response on the continuance, it states, quote, "Thus, the appropriate remedy is to investigate the sources of the violations and impose accountability, not to force this case to trial in the window of tainted public discourse. Time will both allow the court to reassert control over the fairness of the proceedings by imposing accountability, which will communicate the seriousness of the violation and the importance of a fair process, and will allow the effects of this particularized and inflammatory coverage to subside." And I felt like there is just a lack of accountability for the leaks to Dateline, for the Patterson book, for all of it.